Hey, everybody. I think I'm live. I am. Okay, perfect. I'm going to give everybody a couple of minutes to jump on, but I'm excited to spend 30 minutes with you guys tonight. I want to show you guys a couple of things, but before I show you anything, this is truly your time. This is your time to ask any questions that you have that I'm allowed to answer. This is a time for you to get, ideas on how to run your business, other things like that. So do not be afraid. I am going to share my screen and show you guys a couple of things, but do not be afraid to ask some questions. And truly, I really do mean there are no dumb questions, right? I think I have shared my story with a lot of you before, where when I started in social sales, I did not know how to do anything. So I had to ask every dumb question that you can possibly imagine. So let me just start by kind of reviewing a couple of things. We have 2 days left in the month, and you guys have already seen your preliminary calendar for December, which is kind of interesting because you're going to see me 2 weeks in a row at this time. But we know that December just gets absolutely crazy. And so I really wanted to front load our calendar, which you should always be doing anyway. And I'm going to be doing a business training next week on how I would work on setting up my business for 2024. And it's going to be just kind of a guide of how I set up my business when I was in the field. So a couple of features that I want to show you to make sure you guys know how and where to find them. Let me share my screen. Let me go here. Okay, we are going to go into, can you guys see? Okay, it says I'm sharing. So I wanted to show you, first of all, if you are wanting to share a link and you're familiar with Venmo or how that works and you have a QR code, I wanted to show you guys we have that for you here in your Align dashboard. So you're going to go into your Align dashboard. You are going to scroll down, earn by sharing. You can click this right here, view QR code. Kablammy. Easy way for people to have access to your site right away just by scanning with their phone. One thing to remember with customers being tied to you, and one reason why it's so important to be, even though Align is working really, really hard to share with your customers, you need to be sharing with your customers so that they're using your link. If they use your link and the cookies and cache is saved, they're tied to you. But if they use like a completely other device, right? Or if they clear their cache and cookies, they're going to have to use your link again. We have not had any problems moving any orders if that ever happens, but I just want to make sure that everyone understands exactly how that works. Okay, so I wanted to show you QR code. The other thing I wanted to show you, which I talked about a little bit last week, is placing order for customer. Do you guys see that over here? This is, if you are placing an order for someone, you definitely want to use place order for customer. Number one, it tracks what they ordered and ties their order to them so that if you're not good about writing down every single thing that every single person orders, which if you're anything like me, that's just like not even in the reality of life. This is all information stored in your dashboard. Okay, so place order for customers is definitely where you want to start. So we have 2 days left in the month, and we are our BOGO sale is on fire. You guys are truly killing it. I looked at some numbers today, and we're at around 40% customer order volume coming through right now, which is a huge deal. And it means that you guys are doing such a fantastic job. So give yourselves a little pat on the back. And I would be using the information stored here in my dashboard to do follow-ups. Do you guys know where to find your customer orders? All you have to do is go to orders, and you can search by product. Okay, you can search by name of the customer. You can search by product. So I would go ahead and type in Clarify and then export everyone who's ordered Clarify and let them know it's BOGO, right? I would do that with all 5 of our BOGO cells right now. Okay, I think that's kind of everything I wanted to show you guys in here. So I'm going to stop my share and then go back and see if anyone had some questions for me. Okay, so I'm just going to dive into how I would use a power half hour and how to run that. How many of you use power hour, power half hour in your business? Everyone has 30 minutes in their week that they can dedicate to a line. Maybe not every week. I'm not a person who's ever going to look every single person in the face and say, everyone has the exact same 24 hours in a day. That's just not true. I have some 24 hours where I have more to give to a line, and there are other days where I have to give more to my family. And that is a value here, right? Balance. So that's one of the reasons why power half hour or power hour can be so very powerful for you. Okay, so I'm going to show you, I did not make cute slides, but I did make some slides. And I see a couple of people on. If you have any questions, again, this is truly your time. If you have questions about a line, about products, about sales, about anything that I can help you with your business, now is your time to ask those questions. So I'm going to share my screen again. You would truly think that this would just be like second nature to me by this point, but I will never not be afraid of technology. Okay, so welcome to Power Half Hour and Q&A with Shanae, how to run a Power Half Hour. So if I were to be running a power half hour at home, I would divide it into 3 sections, okay? The first one is customer care. So I would take my first 10 minutes. I'm sure you guys have heard all kinds of, quotes about how retaining a customer is like 7 times less expensive than acquiring a new one. And, that's one reason we launched a line with, all-inclusive rewards as soon as we could. We really want to be rewarding our customers and you when you purchase from a line. We want to be taking good care of you. But one of the biggest things that you have to offer is a personal touch of customer care. That's what's going to set you apart from Target or Ulta or whatever, right? No one has someone that they know, like, and trust from Target making their specific skincare recommendations or reaching out to them to let them know they may love this particular product, right? Our business is all about connection. And so this is where you want to spend, this is your top priority, is taking care of the customers that have already ordered from you, right? Which this is our 2 days left. I would be super focused on making sure every single person who has ordered any of those 5 products from me, that they know they can get them buy one, get one free right now, right? That's customer care. And so I would be really, really focused on that for the last 2 days of the month. So I kind of just did a brain dump. I should have probably gone back and review. I'm sure we'll find some typos and stuff, but I wanted to just kind of do a brain dump of things that you can do for customer care. So personalized thank you notes. A lot of people, all they get in the mail is bills and Amazon. So getting something, even if you don't do it every single time someone orders from you, maybe export your customer order list once a quarter and do some thank yous. Send them a thank you note. Drop one at their house. Maybe it's your neighbor. One-on-one reach outs. Posting, I will say this till the day I die, posting on social media is a good way to stay top of mind. Your clients and customers, definitely they're watching. They don't always comment or like or share or whatever, but they are paying attention. And so you definitely want to be posting. But if that's all you're doing, you are not going to convert your customer base, your community to sales. So doing those one-on-one reach outs for exclusive offers or for deals, or just making sure that you're really, really engaging in those one-on-one conversations via text, via messenger, is really, really important. It's truly the way to run your business. Follow-up messages, ask people if they're happy with their product. Make sure that you're checking on every single person who orders from you. After they receive their order, they should definitely be getting a check-in from you to be like, did you get your order? Is everything okay? And then a couple weeks later, again, to just confirm that they're happy with their purchase. So that's a biggie. Make follow-up messages. And some of you here know me a little better than others, and I do not like to do follow-up. So I always have to reward myself with a treat after I do them. And if that's the case for you, that's great. Just make sure you're doing them. Ask questions to your VIPs and address inquiries, right? Like really focusing on education and adding to the conversation around products, ingredients, the community at Align, all of the things that we love about being here. It's a good idea. Ask your community what would make them be interested in this particular product, or ask them if they know about why exfoliation is important. So really think about what your audience needs to know. Ask those questions and then address those, and address inquiries that you're getting. Share tips and tricks, product highlights, education. Our product intel sheets in the Ambassador Resource Drive they are worth their weight in gold. Well, they're not very heavy, so I shouldn't say it that way, but they are absolutely amazing. They give you pro tips. They talk about benefits. They go over key ingredients. You do not have to store all of this information in your brain. You have it right here. So always make sure that you are sharing and educating. Give some recognition shout outs. I don't know if any of you have been a part of a community where an ambassador or a consultant is always like shouting out their community, where they pay attention to things that are happening in their life. They thank them for their orders. This can be done in a group or one-on-one individually. Please be gracious and take care of people and thank them for how they're showing up for your business. Okay, working on your sales system. Do you have your database? Do you have your job form? Do you have a way for people to opt into your communications? This is one of the best ways to make sure that you're using customer care. Every single week, I try to work in things about, doing follow-ups or doing reach outs for join, other things like that. So working on your sales system is a great way to bump up your customer care. You want to share testimonials. You guys, we have reviews on our site. I don't know if you have gone in to read any of them. In our sales system emails that I prepare, I use testimonials about once a month, where I focus on a product and I share those. That is a great, great way to help customers make decisions about what products they may want to purchase from you. So I highly, highly recommend sharing testimonials. It's kind of also another way to be like, you don't have to take my word for it, take Sharon's word for it, right? So sharing those testimonials is a great way to do to build community and to help your customers make good decisions, for good purchase decisions. Create a community with your with your customers. Brainstorm, brain dump. In our quick start guide, I have a whole section about literally about setting up your VIP group and things to do in there. I'm not going to find it right now, but see, and I always have my quick start as a reference right on my desk, always. Birthday reach outs. I always talk about using your Facebook calendar. This is one thing that I have done. Even if it's someone that hasn't purchased from me before, I will just be like, hey, I noticed your birthday is coming up. I just wanted to send you a birthday message. I'll chat with them a little bit. And then I'll be like, hey, you earn stars or all-inclusive rewards at a line for your birthday. If you want to like create an account, then you can, get your stars or whatever. So birthday reach outs is always a great thing, right? Just letting people know you care. And think holidays. How can you help? How can you help people this holiday season to get the gifts that they need, right? Stars, talk about them, help people redeem them. Okay, I feel like I need to stop just for a second and see if anyone had any questions. I should have really figured out a better way to do it, but that's okay. I don't think I want to X out of that. Okay, there we go. Okay, anyone, birthday ideas is smart. Tech is hard sometimes. Thank you for your support. The time the image was an hour later. Oh, so tagging everyone. That was me. I make that image. What did I say? Oh yeah, 6 p.m. Oh yeah, 7 Mountain Time. Sorry about that. The image was incorrect. So yes, tagging everyone. Thank you, Katie. Okay. I'm going to go back and share my screen for our second 10-minute, what I would do with a power half hour. Thank you for pointing that out, that the time was wrong. That's not ideal at all. Of course, this is up here and I want it moved. Okay, so we're gonna go into our second 10 minutes here. I would really focus, so our first 10 minutes was focused on taking care of the people that are already here. Our second 10 minutes is gonna be focused on how we can get new people here with us at Align. So one thing that I have always benefited from is working with other people. I think sometimes we get a scarcity mindset around, sharing customers or clients. You guys, we live on planet Earth at the time when there's probably going to be the most human beings that will ever be on planet Earth at one time. There's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people, right, to buy from every social sales company and Target and, okay? So collaborate with other salespeople and share your audiences. I have collaborated on virtual events. I have collaborated on in-person events. I have asked for referrals and gone and sat down with just 1 or 2 people. I have asked for referrals and sent samples ahead. There's a lot of different ways to collaborate with your customers and with other salespeople. When I did events and boutiques, a lot of times I would spend, after I'm all set up, some time going around meeting everyone, making sure they had my information if they need anything or if they want anything. Networking is also on this list. It's a really good idea. Sampling and following up, that is a tried and true system for me. Some people do not want to make samples, and I understand that too. And just know that you do not have to, make samples if you don't want to. People buy a product from, Ulta and Target and whatever all the time without trying a sample first. So you can do it both ways. Attend local events. It is really hard to meet new people if you are never meeting new people, if you're never going out. So really take some time and think about some ways that you can get involved and meet new people. Boutiques, ask for referrals. Use stars and align gifts to reward a host. So every single month we offer, sell 250 by the 6th. Sometimes we give products, sometimes we give other things. That's a great way to get a stockpile of aligned products that you can reward people without having to pay for it out of your pocket. You can use your all-inclusive rewards to do the same, to place an order for people and entice someone to maybe host for you, or just to reward your referrals. Okay. Host a live sale on a social media platform. This is something that I did every single holiday season. I would, one thing that I personally did when I was in sales, if I use my water hand cream and it's gone, I would keep the container. I know, you guys, listen, when I started in social sales, I really did not have the money to go buy every single product. So as I would use them, I would keep the containers so that I could physically show people what they could get from me, right? So I would host like a 30-minute online, just live, where I talked about maybe, 5 or 6 different gift sets that people could order from me. I would highlight my favorite products. And then you also always have a container to take photos with, because your face is what people want to see, not the align images. Grow your list or online community, set a specific goal. This is one I really, really encourage you to spend some time with. If you have 100 people in your VIP group or in your database, 150 is your next goal. How can you do that? Talk to your community about that, being like, I'm really trying to share a line with as many people as possible. So I'm rewarding, insert whatever you're doing, rewarding referrals, looking for hosts, wanting to host something at your own house, that you're going to be at a vendor event and you're going to, reward people who bring a friend. There's a lot of different ways to build out that number. Spend some time thinking about how you can do that. Birthday reach outs, in-person event, virtual event, one-on-one, always. I'm going to quickly go into the third one and then kind of go back to questions, but I'm going to be faster on this one. Okay, and then your last 10 minutes. And the other thing that I would do is probably reverse these every other time I did it, just to make sure that you have time to dedicate to every single one of these things. These are really important tenets of your business. Recruiting, growing your team. Have a list of people every single month with the sales system. In the first week, you are going to see, write a list of 20 people that you're going to start recruiting conversations with every single month. So make sure you have a list and that you're adding to it all the time. What I would do is, as I would make some sales throughout the month, I would think about, oh, Jill just ordered this and this. I need to remember how much she loves that and that she has access to this community. Maybe she, teaches at the school and she works with a lot of other people. Add that person to your list and add the reason why you feel like they would be awesome at Align. Inform your community about join options every single month. The first thing I would do every month is record a video of me and put it on social media talking about the join options this month and why now is the best time to join. Now is always the best time to join. There's always a really good reason, and different months, different times of the year are going to speak to different people. So kind of keep that in mind. And then anyone that I was talking to about joining, I would refer them back to that video for the month. Truly, I am a one-take wonder is what I called all of my videos. I would film it and then be done. So it didn't take a lot of time. I would write a script and then shoot it once and then send it to everyone. Invite people and attend the opportunity events. Our Inside Align events, I don't know how many of you have been watching them, but they are golden. They are stellar. It's such a great way to introduce someone to Align, especially when it's featuring one of you. They're seriously the best. Networking, asking for referrals, sell system. I don't know why I say we give people, we give you tasks related to recruiting every single month. I was like, why did I say we give people tasks? Bless. Create a sign-up appointment, like literally create an appointment with someone and have them share their screen and walk through the sign-up process with them. Make sure that they know how to log into their ambassador dashboard, that they know how to share their link. All of those things are emailed out to them after they join. But again, this is a business of connection. You really want to make sure that you're helping people to jump in and get immersed. Think about people who need a side gig, product lovers, people who need a community. Everyone, that's everyone, right? We all need a community. Ask people why they would or would not join. Have those one-on-one conversations. Ask yourself why now and why Align. Okay, so if you divide your power half hour and into those 3 10-minute sections, I think you can really, truly get a lot done. Let's see what else I have. Oh man, it said 9 p.m. Yeah, I'm sorry about the time, you guys, truly. And I am really going to try to keep this right to 30 minutes. So if you have time, you can go back and write it down. Watch it again. Okay. Anybody have any questions for me about how you can use a power half hour, or what you can do to really utilize the short amount of time we have? You guys, we know that you're busy. We know you have a lot going, and we really want Align to fit into your life, your way. Spending 30 minutes a week, dividing it into those sections, taking care of your current customers, reaching out to new customers, and to spend 10 minutes on those one-on-one conversations for recruiting or driving people to Inside Align events. However it is working for you is really going to help. Will you share your slides in the comments when you're finished? You betcha, I will. Anybody else? I really am sorry about the graphic being the wrong time. Go ahead and tag your new people, tag your teammates. If you guys have any other questions for me, I will come back and check. And especially because I put the wrong time, I will make sure that I come back and check here in an hour to see if there are any other questions. But as soon as I get done here, I will post those slides. I hope it helps. I hope this helps you guys. Yeah. Hopefully you guys learned something. I know I did, putting it together. And thank you for joining me for Power Half Hour. My goodness, I can't believe it's already been 30 minutes. Okay, I'm not going to keep you any longer. Thank you for jumping on. We appreciate you. Thank you for being here at Align, and you guys will see me a couple of times before next week. But remember, December 5th, same time. I will be doing a training on setting up your business for 2024. Bye, everyone.